Good morning, Year 5, and happy Wednesday, halfway through the week. Hope you're having a really good day, and I hope that you are managing okay with all the work so far. I'm going to do the maths and English video all together now because you're doing really, really well. I'm not going to spend, excuse me, I'm not going to spend too long going through the things. So maths. In maths, it's introducing line graphs. I'm not going to talk too much because obviously you've got your video tutorial there. The only thing I am going to say is really, really look carefully at the labels, really look carefully at the intervals and the numbers. And when you're reading the questions, for example, this one says, how tall was the cress on day 2? Obviously, you're not going to go to number 2 at the height, because that's the wrong thing to look at. You need to go find the day and day 2, and you can see, so if I just draw on here like this, day 2, it was approximately 3 centimeters. So just be really, really careful reading the intervals, x-axis, y-axis, and the questions. This is question 2. Now this one's a little bit different because you haven't actually got any numbers. So the first task is to fill in the missing labels. So make sure you're looking at the numbers you can see. Make sure you count the intervals. So this one here, it stops at 10 and it's split into 5 sections. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. So let me try and write on this. So this is going to go up in 2s, isn't it? So you just need to be really careful when you're looking at the intervals and filling in the intervals. Then we have our challenge question, population question. So the chart is on this page and the questions are on the next page. You just read and give it a go. In terms of English, you're going to start on page 19, and the whole purpose of the tasks today are to kind of get you into practice for writing a report or a good information text. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little warm-up game. It's called the sentence starter game. So first of all, I want you to pick a subject from the boxes below. So I'm just going to pick unicorns because it's the first one there. Excuse me. And I want you to then complete the sentences about that subject that you have chosen. So, for example, I'm going to say the first thing to say about unicorns is that they are very seldom seen by humans. In addition to this, they're magical creatures and they are very sought after for their unicorn blood because it has healing properties. So all the sentence starters use language that you would find in an information text. So you just carry on working through the sentence starters to get into practice for writing your report. Once you've done that, on page 21, we have an actual real creature. It's the blue-headed iguana. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the appearance section of the Rice 10Z tag, but you're going to rewrite this paragraph to give information about the blue-headed iguana. So let me give you some examples. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the ideas from the Rice 10Z paragraph and then replace the words in blue for your own words. So this is my example. So the old one was Rice 10Z, although uncommon, are easy to identify as they are a mixture of four distinct animals. So I changed it. I looked at the picture really carefully and I said, blue-headed iguanas, although uncommon, are easy to identify as they have very distinctive sky blue scales on their face and head. So I changed Rice 10Z to blue-headed iguanas, and I changed this blue bit, excuse me, sorry, to they have very distinctive sky blue scales on their face and head. So you're swapping the blue bits for your own ideas. Let's have a look at another example. So this bit from the paragraph that they gave us, it talks about what they look like and how tall they are and how long they are, and you can do that too. But what I did for the blue-headed iguana, I just changed it so slightly. So I just said, they have feathery looking spikes running down the whole length of their back, which run right to the tip of their tail. Furthermore, these spikes have red tips. The iguana's skin is a greeny-orange colour, which helps it camouflage on the ground or against trees when hunting. Now, the reason why I have the furthermore and the which, the relative pronouns, is because that's what they asked me to do in the task. So make sure you're reading the little task, because sometimes they give you a little bit of an extra challenge. So then when you get to the bottom of page 23, that's when you can stop, because you're finished for today. So like I said, today's English tasks are to prepare you for writing your own report tomorrow using those sentence starters that we've seen, using the language like furthermore, which, all of that. So have a great Wednesday, and I hope you get on okay with your maths and English. Just give me an email if you've got any questions or if you want to show me anything.